Meteorologist Jeremy Lewan joining us in the backyard. And Jeremy, you couldn't plan it any better. The first snowflakes of the day.
Yeah, here they are. And you know what comes with the snowflakes, Jack?
I do not.
The cold. It's right behind these snowflakes. So we've got a front coming through right now that's bringing the snowflakes. Forces lift in the atmosphere. The lift causes condensation. When it's cold enough, the precipitation falls in the form of snow, and that's what's happening right now. We got a few flurries here and not expecting accumulations. If anything, a coating on grassy surfaces or on the snow that's already fallen. But the temperatures are going to drop once these flurries exit. And that's why we have a weather impact alert in effect. We have it in effect for Tuesday morning between 2 and 9 a.m. That's when the coldest air will settle in. We're talking single digits below zero, and that's without the wind chill, folks. So you got to bundle up and cover all your exposed skin. Send the kiddos off to school with all of the extra warm layers, because these are the wake-up temperatures at 6:30 on Tuesday. 1 degree in Towanda and Eaglesmere, -1 for Montrose, 2 below in Dallas, could get down to 6 in Scranton, 4 in Stroudsburg, and 2 in Schuylkill Haven. So we're actually on record watch, because some of these temperatures could either tie or break records. Avoca would come within 3 degrees of the record if it hit 6 on Tuesday morning. Williamsport would tie it if it hit 3, which is what we're forecasting. And Mount Pocono, we're forecasting 0. It could get down to -1. That would tie the record set back in 1902. And there is the possibility that it could even get colder than that. That's, of course, 24 to 36 hours from now. So the forecast could indicate that it could be even colder than that by tomorrow. You'll have to check back in with us tomorrow, of course, on Newswatch 16 at noon. And, of course, in the morning, Joe will have more for you. But we're looking at a bitterly cold Tuesday morning, and it comes right after these snow showers exit. There's a live look downtown Scranton. Looks really nice with the Radisson lit up in purple. 33 is the current temperature with west-southwest winds at 11. You factor in that 11-mile-per-hour wind, and it feels more like 24 degrees. And there are some spots that have higher winds than that. Mount Pocono clocking in a 14-mile-per-hour sustained wind, Wellsboro at 15 miles per hour. And temperatures have remained pretty constant. Last 20 hours, they've been within 2 degrees of the freezing mark. From this point forward, folks, we're falling down into the 20s, and all day tomorrow will be in the teens and 20s, and then by Tuesday morning, that's when we'll see the single digits. Right now, temperatures in the 20s and 30s. If there is any liquid precipitation falling out of the sky, if there's any precipitation falling out of the sky at all, really, it will fall in the form of liquid there in Williamsport. You can see the front passing over northeastern Pennsylvania and central Pennsylvania right now. Any of these flakes are melting on the way down. You see those little patches of pink right over Lake Cumming County. That's because temperatures are a little bit warmer than the freezing mark there. But we have a pretty good clip of snow right now over Wayne and Susquehanna counties up in parts of the northern tier. There's a quick close-up of Susquehanna County, Harford, Dimmock, Storuca. Seeing those flakes coming down out of the sky could be a quick coating in those locations. Here in the backyard again, it'll probably just be visible, but not really much of an accumulation. There's the cold front. Behind it is the cold air, and it settles in for your Monday. You'll see the skies clear throughout the overnight tonight. By tomorrow morning, mostly sunny. Throughout the day on your Monday, filtered sunshine, kind of hazy in the sky, because we'll have these high, thin clouds overhead. Then headed into Tuesday, that's when the clouds dissipate and the temperatures drop like a rock. Here's how I see the next 18 hours. See how we're at the freezing mark right now? We dive into the 20s by tomorrow morning. The high in the afternoon is 24 degrees, and then it just gets colder from there as we go throughout the evening hours. There's the look at 5:30. See how there's no clouds in place? Then we won't have that extra blanket of cloud cover, so all the heat that will escape to a space as we get towards the morning on Tuesday. And then Tuesday afternoon, we could see a few flurries, and then we're tracking the risk of a mix of snow and rain on Wednesday, on and off throughout the morning and into the afternoon. That could set up some messy conditions. Snowfall tonight, just a coating for those of you north, and on Wednesday could be anywhere from a coating to an inch across the region. Here's your feels like temperatures. All day tomorrow feeling like the single digits and teens, and by Tuesday morning we'll be down in the single digits on the thermometer and down below 0 for those of you in the mountains. That's why we have the weather impact alert in effect for the first half of Tuesday. A little warmer on Wednesday. We'll have that mix of rain and snow. Could be some slick spots out there. Just take things slower if you have to drive on Wednesday. And Jack, we have a chance for snow Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The best probability of actual accumulating snow would happen on Saturday. Right now it's looking between 1 inch and 2 inches.
A lot to prepare for this week.
It's a busy, busy week in the weather office for sure.
Jeremy, thank you very much.